points. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Well, you're always kidding around.
Take charge at BMO Harris Bradley Center, and we're bringing it to you live from Milwaukee here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. The Milwaukee Bucks come to this after the win against the Heat in Miami, and they pulled off a three-point win in that one. Too close for comfort, but they'll take it.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the star that led the charge for them in that one. It was about the role play. I mean, guys who they don't usually count on the lion's share of their points came through.
And the fact it happened on the road in front of a hostile group of fans, that's not easy when you're coming off the bench cold.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin, a few people saw it coming, but Stephen Curry has claimed the mantle as the league's best player. Draymond Green said it was the way Curry came back even better last season that solidified it. He said everything in basketball is usually a year behind. You've got to see it again to really believe it and get confident enough to say it. Kevin?
His teammates know firsthand what an impact he makes, David. Thank you. And Chris, when the season is in its early stages like it is now, how long do you think it takes a team before they feel comfortable with the rotations and the different guys on their roster and the offense they're implementing?
Well, each team is different, and it depends on how long the team has been together, how many starters you're adding, who's your bench, what are guys' roles. So each team is different, but you definitely want to make sure that by the second month of the season, you're starting to solidify those holes.
Antetokounmpo gets to Carter Williams. Steps back and trains the jump shot. Carter Williams has got the first points up on the board tonight here for Milwaukee. Now Golden State starting five. The incredible shooting pair of Curry and Thompson in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Durant, and it's Pachulia in at the foul down low. On defense, the Warriors, they're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped the game in this series last year.
Now, here's Thompson. Greg Monroe unable to get his shot to go. Rebound by Greg Monroe. Outstanding for Golden State. They won that game against the Celtics in Boston.
And you know, it's exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was amazed at their execution. No matter how loud the arena got, they remained calm and in control.
That one good for two.
Well, it just isn't his outside game you have to worry about with Durant. When he gets in close, he rarely fails to convert.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Carter Williams at the elbow. A floater. Easily defensive. Carter Williams. Green with the block. And here comes Durant all alone. And then Durant with the jam.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Golden State on deep. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, defended by Durant. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Here's Thompson. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
He's usually very dependable from that range, but the D got themselves in that play and got him off kilter.
Outside, Green. Durant dishes the Pachulia. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
And that's the last thing the defense wants to happen. You don't need to get him hot out there because the basket just opens up that much more.
And foul with the act of shooting. Stands here now for a three-point play.
I mean, he's built like a truck. Draymond easily able to finish through contact now with the chance to put the cherry on top.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the night.
And Draymond Green is such a unique player in every sense of the word. He lines up as a power forward or center most of the time, but is often running the offense. He can act as a point center for this team for long stretches of time. He's not very smooth down the low post, but still, he should make those shots regardless.
Takes it to Pachulia. Golden State moving the ball around, and Curry has it in the corner. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. And looking back at last season, here's a look at the 3-point or 2-point shot attempt averages for the Warriors.
Well, they really feasted from beyond the arc. Quantity and quality. Boy, they filled it up. And when you can punish a defense like that from long range, it can be demoralizing.
Bucks trail by 5. And Middleton gets to Carter Williams. And Durant comes to help. Inside, it's tipped. Curry with the steal. Thompson passes to Green. Thompson dishes to Pachulia. Outside Curry. Outside for Durant. It's thrown back to Kumbo. And sprayed Milwaukee. Shot to stop the draw. A basket goal after the assist for Carter Williams. On to Kumbo. He's got his first 2 points of the night. Curry kicks to Pachulia. Back to Curry. Hit by Pachulia. Just 5 to shoot. It's going to be 2 free throws. Good contact on the shot. One of the most impactful free agent moves in league history. Certainly Kevin Durant. Greg signing with the Golden State Warriors.
It sent shockwaves through the league. I mean, we've heard of teams with 3 All-Stars before, but you know, the Warriors now have 4. And when you look at Curry, Thompson, Durant, and Green, you can argue that each of them are the best at their respective NBA. Well, that is scary for the opposition.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender. When he was dead beat right from the start, he had no chance of stopping him from getting a clean look on that field.
Now here's Green. 9-point game is left outing. Back to Curry. To the middle. It's tipped. Beasley with the steal. On to Kumbo. Passes to Carter Williams. Beasley outside. Here's the screen. Back to Carter Williams. 4 on the shot clock. Beasley dishes to Carter Williams. And another basket for
Just an outstanding first quarter so far for him. He's doing a great job creating space and knocking down open looks.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. There's a lot of former players now in coaching in the NBA. Let's say you had to assemble pickup squad from the head coaching ranks. Who are we talking about here?
Oh man, that's a great question. I'm going with Jason Kidd, Tyronn Lue, Steve Kerr,
Yes.
Earl Watson. How about Luke Walton?
Yes.
And Scott Brooks, Doc Rivers. Man, the list goes on and on.
That's right. That gives them the lead. And Williams has got 6. The Warriors 3. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Using his body to ward off the potential shot block. Curry finishes through the contact. It's the end.
A different look for Milwaukee. Henson checked in for Monroe. Tucker comes in for Michael Beasley. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Michael Carter Williams. Then for the Warriors, David West, he's checked in for Julian. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson. The shot's good from Henson.
The passion, the skill, taking full advantage from the offensive board.
Livingston kicks to Green. Outside Curry. Henson against West. And the step by West.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. Ian Clark's checked in for Curry. Dellavedova with the ball. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Middleton And that one comes up a bit short.
You were shocked when he misses open shots like that. The D should be.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg? How with that emphatic slam.
Right, Kev, I love the play, but you know what? Anyone at this level can throw it down on you if you hand it to him on a silver platter.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. And the Bucks with possession here. The Warriors taking the shot.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Green, the pass to West. Livingston dishes to Iguodala. Clark kicks to Green. Off target from outside. The Bucks trail to the paint. It's tipped. Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Hanson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by. Milwaukee with the ball. Here's Dellavedova looking for his first basket still in this one.
Oh, fell asleep.
That one goes in. Dellavedova's got it all tied up now for the Bucks. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here. And there's the feed to West. Right wing. Picked by West. Over in the corner, Green. Parker with the steal. Middleton the pass to Hanson. They now take the lead.
Great playmakers help everything, Marshall. Excellent lead pass.
Here's Teletovic is checked in for Milwaukee. The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And last year, really an interesting one for Chris Middleton. You know, he signed a monster 5-year, $70 million contract in the offseason. And immediately there was all this speculation as to whether or not, one, was he worth it, two, he continued to work and improve. And you know what? He came out of the gate and really took all of the numbers across the board up. And I think that put to bed, I should say, all the doubters about whether or not this guy was deserving of that contract.
Now here's West. Livingston dishes to
Did you see that? Oh, and a nice look by Livingston, keeping his eyes up. No case in hand.
Milwaukee in the lead. Hanson a screen on Green. Feeds the Parker. Iguodala with the steal. Green kicks to Clark. Tries to keep it alive. And he makes good on the night. Parker's got his second bucket of the night.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Well, of course it did. The D was nowhere to be found, and because of that, he easily spread down the court and got an easy bucket.
Oh, the big fella throwing it down hard.
And the Bucks, they're shooting quite well in these early minutes, 55%. The shot and game clock set. Pass to Middleton. Clock at 6. And here is Dellavedova. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
But it really went well according to plan there for the D. They completely baited them into taking that shot, making that move, and they were ready for it.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Bucks ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll get going after this from the BMO Harris Bradley Center. And certainly one of the game's biggest, Draymond Green had this to say about his approach to leadership.
Most importantly, it's just about how the guys respond to me. And, just really bringing that energy and that attitude and that fire each and every night, every day, whether it's in practice, whether it's, in the game, whatever it is, just always bringing that energy and that passion.
A heart and soul guy. Draymond Green has the kind of spirit, guys, that everyone else can just kind of feed off of.
Yeah, his talents and contributions now being appreciated. He's forced his way into the discussion of top 10 players in our league.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
I mean, jumping, passing lanes, pressuring the ball, really forcing their opponents into some of these mistakes.
They've got Beasley. Parker out there with Mirza Teletovic. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Carter Williams in at the one. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second one. Now here's Parker. They had a 12-point outing in their last game against Miami.
Oh, and the Yeoman's work down on the boards, helping the team maximize the number of possessions.
Now here's Curry. Jabari Parker unable to get his last shot to go. Now Carter Williams. Teletovic the screen. Parker a screen on Curry. Here's Carter Williams. Gets rebounded by Golden State. Curry kicks to Thompson. Back to Curry. Again, Curry missing. On offense, here are the Bucks. Trailing by 2. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Owner.
Well, Andre Iguodala has continued to display his versatility throughout his career. He was a global all-star and, of course, the Finals MVP in 2015 and the leader of the Warriors' elite bench unit. He said, I really try to lead by example. When the first unit's playing well, we try to maintain. When they aren't connecting quite like they should be, it's our job to come in and fix that. Evan, he's always been one of the team leaders, B+-.
A coach on the floor, Deanne. Thanks.
Beautiful lead pass. The finisher never has to break stride.
And the Warriors last year had to deal with the unique situation, Chris, where they had essentially 2 head coaches during their run. Luke Walton filling in wonderfully for Steve Kerr as Steve was recovering from a back injury.
Well, kind of think about it. For a lot of teams, that can be a distraction or throw them off their game, but the Warriors marched right along. They had a great record under Walton and played the same basketball when Kerr was able to return to the bench. Only a mature team coming off a title like the Warriors were can handle a strange situation.
On a team where you have so many options to finish in a late game situation, they still lean on Andre Iguodala down the stretch.
He struggles with free throws at times, but when he needs to make them down the stretch, he can knock them down. And he's known to come up with huge defensive plays to close games out.
Greg Monroe, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Now here's Carter Williams. He has 6. Teletovic the screen. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Carter Williams can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Durant. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, even though the defense made their presence known, he needs to hit inside shots like that.
Teletovich's shot is good.
That's just too easy. Where's the defense?
Golden State's gone 1-2 on 3 corners here in the second quarter so far. Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 22-point game against Boston. And the Warriors miss again. Bucks have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Pass to Beasley. Teletovic dishes to Carter Williams. 3-pointer. Dellavedova. And a bonus is by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Carter Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Curry. That's blocked. Beasley against Iguodala. No good for Beasley. The Warriors trail. Here's Curry. That one wide left.
It's garbage.
Frustrating start to this quarter.
Down low. Here's Monroe. Swing gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. One of last year's flashiest free agent signings, 3 years, $60 million. Greg Monroe did not disappoint.
Yeah, really thrived playing a lot at center after having spent the early years at the power forward position, well-rounded post scorer with excellent court vision, and plus a rebounder at both ends of the floor. That subpar athleticism can hurt you defensively at times, but he is an asset on the floor.
Here's Durant, and then Durant with the jam.
When Durant dunks the ball, it's such an effortless lift. He just goes up and throws it down like it's nothing.
And Durant throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going on.
Element over the pass to Carter Williams. Jovanovic with the screen on Kirk. Carter Williams. Out from Mark Miller with the 3-point shot. Carter Williams against Kirk. Here's Thompson. He gets rebounded by Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Over in the corner, on to Kumbo. Passes it to Edwards. Up to the right wing. Here's Monroe. It's a big high pass and goes in. Now it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Curry with right now checking his stats. He is averaging over 23 points a game. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
They often look for him to provide for them on offense, and he simply isn't getting the job done today.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Hanson checked in for Mirza Tillett. And Middleton subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Golden State also making some changes. West comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Livingston in for Curry. Freeze checked in for Golden State. Ian Clark comes in for Thompson. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's his first foul. It's the one by Green.
Terrific defensive instincts on display there to get one of his big calls on the ball. Fantastic job.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. That's good from Green. Well, Draymond Green, Chris, has turned into a statistical monster the last couple of years.
Well, name someone as unique in the kinds of stat lines that he puts up. Sometimes he'll miss out on the triple-double due to lack of points, but still have 15 boards and 15 assists. Out of any player in the league right now, I can see him coming close to picking up a quadruple-double.
And he jams it with authority.
Still with enough explosiveness and with great length to finish Sean Livingston.
Bucks leading by 4. Now the dish to Antetokounmpo. Screen by Monroe. And Middleton kicks to Carter Williams. Elbow shot. Draymond Green with the rebound.
His shot is not on target right now. He better figure this out fast.
West with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Durant. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Trying to make it a 3-point play.
That's the type of play that gets a player and his teammates fired up. Durant gets the contact and still finds a way to hit the shot.
And one thing I don't think Kevin Durant gets enough credit for is his mental toughness. He is rarely shaken or thrown off his game if things aren't going his way, and always remains focused on winning and doesn't let too much throw him off court.
Over in the corner, Livingston. And no good. And a chance to take the lead. Bucks are gone. 6-14 shooting here in the zone. The 3, Middleton. Another miss by Middleton. And with Durant and his ability to stay focused on the court right here, just talking about this, a big example of that was last year when all the free agency speculation was floating around.
Yeah, and you can wear on a player when all the media is talking about your future. Durant has done a great job of blocking out the media the last 2 seasons and just focusing on winning. I mean, his focus on the court is a big part of why he is so consistent game to game.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 20 points for him last game against the Heat from Miami. Baseline J. The shot misses. And Golden State will come the other way. Right side Durant. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Chris, you had a very good career this man in that game and a half. In all your years as a player, who was the biggest trash talker that you either played with or against?
Well, I'll tell you what, Larry Bird was a big trash with him in Dream Team and other basketball type settings. He was one of them. We also got to go with my man GP, Gary Payton. He was a big trash talker. And I'd probably have to go with my man Larry Bird or GP, Gary Payton, 6'4" GP. I was on a plane with him one time and he was talking trash in his sleep. So, Gary's somewhere talking right now, playing the game. So, yeah, that's Gary's spot. Gary's he's a big trash talker out there.
Henson with the screen. Parker sets the screen for Carter Williams. There's 1:26 left to play here in the second quarter. And Green gets it to go.
You know what, Kevin? He may not be a super athlete, but the quick first step of Draymond is just a wonderful equalizer.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's covered by Livingston. Parker gets to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They double him with Green. Back to Parker. And good. Really bounces off the right side of the rim. Parker's got his third bucket of the night. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Not good. He already has 2 early fouls here, and he has to watch himself for the rest of the half.
The Warriors have shot 10-11 at the watch. Nice work so far for them.
Oh, man, and the little shoulder shrug at the line. Keeping that shooting arm loose. Durant's game is so fluid. So fluid. You see why he's been compared to the Iceman, George Gervin.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Now, here's Livingston. Following the miss by John Henson. Livingston dishes to Thompson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Livingston's got his third assist on the night. Carter Williams, the pass to Henson. It's stolen by West. 4 seconds separating the shot and game blocks. Here's Thompson. And the shot counts. He's fouled. It's a chance for a 3-point play.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You know, he's the 11th pick in the 2011 draft, and I think it's safe to say that Thompson is outplayed in the spot where he was selected.
Now here's Carter Williams, who's covered by Livingston. 2 men to run. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Warriors lead by 6. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Draymond. Of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on the, if not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. You know, I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Jeff Smith. This is the halftime show on 2K Sports. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 18 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
The differential is the free throw attempts. And that's one of the big stories in this game tonight. They were being so aggressive and so smart that all they could do on the defensive end was foul.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Milwaukee.
They're going to get more aggressive on the glass. Over the first half, we saw them being schooled down low. You know what I'm going to say, Ernie? Barbecue chicken. If I was coaching the locker room right now, they'd be getting an earful. Extra rebounding. Effort will pay off another way. The energy is really where it starts. Something like that, Ernie.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is.
Welcome back to the Great Lakes. We're back on the shores of Lake Michigan here in Milwaukee, and the buildings in the background at Sunset in Wisconsin. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire
on display. That's just an amazing skill set. Plus the great instincts, knows intuitively how to get himself open.
Chris, you're a Detroit product through and through. Grew up in the area and played for the University of Michigan. Did growing up in Detroit impact at all how you played the game?
Oh man, definitely. Growing up on the west side of Detroit, everybody in Detroit were Pistons fans. So number one, that influenced me a big time. It's funny, Isaiah was my favorite player, and after he won the MVP a couple of times, he would always say, "Hi, Mom. Hey, Mom. Hi, Mom." So that's why after every game I actually did it. It was influenced that way. And Chuck Daly, he was a mentor to me. He knew me in high school, but as I grew older, his relationship meant a lot to me. So I can't thank, Isaiah and Rick Mahorn. I met those guys in high school. I can't thank them enough for their positive influence on me. Guys like John Sally and of course, Joe Dumars. So, played for other teams, but as a fan, I always grew up a Pistons fan.
Okay. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Here's the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there at Pachulia, and it's Durant and at the small forward. Now here's Middleton, and we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Carter Williams with the bucket.
One thing that I don't think Steve Kerr gets enough credit for is the mentality and atmosphere he's created with the Warriors. His teams have been able to stay focused in their pursuit of 73. His team keeps a relaxed vibe among the players, yet they all play hard for him.
Here's Curry, following the bucket by the Bucks. No good from Durant. Down low, it's stolen by Curry. On the pair for Durant, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
And Durant gives you such a huge target on alley-oops. I mean, he can go up and grab anything as long as it's in the general direction of the rim.
And Kerr, with the atmosphere of the Warriors, still knows when he has to get that pace and keep the team, Chris, from getting too lackadaisical. But the team is always on the same page.
Well, a lot of what an NBA coach does isn't so much X's and O's as it is getting everyone to work on the same page, as a unit. Kerr has mastered that with every Warrior, giving up either a few touches or some extra dollars to buy into the system and take this team to that elite level.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
For Milwaukee, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
Here's Curry. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's the pass to Monroe. And look out at the various locations of the shots taken so far.
And looking at this shot chart, you can't help but feel that this entire team has played passively on offense. There has been little to nothing going on at the rim, or in the paint for that matter. And when you don't attack the defense and put pressure on them down low, you're making life far too easy.
Shoot 2.
And he can't get the first one. And the Bucks are an interesting team. There was the trade involving Brandon Knight, Michael Carter Williams a while ago. They signed Greg Monroe to a free agent contract last season. Re-signed John Henson. A lot of moving parts with the Bucks.
And they're still trying to identify the right combination of players because they're still struggling with consistency. On paper, at times, it seems like the team should have more wins than it actually does.
Here's Thompson. And lots of contact here. Missing the shot. Here's shoot 2.
The defender quite often overreacts to Thompson's moves. And you know what? That sends him to the line because he's just leaving there.
And the second free throw, good. We knew that Clay was one of the most explosive scorers in the game. That much was clear, Chris, when he put up his record-setting 37 points in the quarter.
And attention to all defenders. With Clay, it doesn't matter what you do if he is in that zone. He's tall enough not to be bothered by the hands in his face, and he can just drill a shot from anywhere. That's why he's in danger to put up 20 or more points in a quarter every time he takes the floor, just like his other splash brothers.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting two. And the foul called on the Milwaukee Bucks.
You know what? It's so funny. It's a lot of discussion as to whether Steph is now the face of the league. You know, something Steph himself says he gets a little annoying sometimes.
Here's Jelenovic is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
And they may have to address a number of things, including whether this is the right lineup.
And Middleton kicks to Monroe. Here's Dellavedova. 5 points in the game. Dishes it to Monroe. Up again. And Pachulia pulls it down. Pachulia's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we've seen the Warriors become a powerhouse franchise, but sometimes great teams can overlook opponents. Coach Kerr takes cue from Greg Popovich and talks about what he calls appropriate fear. Draymond Green explained, "You're not going to be scared or back down to anyone. Have appropriate fear, which just means respect them. Respect that they can beat you." Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. It's always about focus. Here's Thompson after the made shot from Greg Monroe. Right side Curry. He feeds it to Pachulia. Just 5 to shoot. And so he draws the foul on the shot. Now trip to the line to shoot 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And Curry a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And the one thing you can't speak enough about, Chris, with this Warriors team is they are just an offensive team. They have one of the toughest defenses in the league, too.
But just look at their roster. Defenders at every position. And it isn't just defenders that can slow down one position. They have guys like Clay and Draymond who can guard multiple positions. That means you can switch. The versatility allows them to match up with anyone while throwing out their small ball lineups.
And one thing you have to like about the Bucks, I mean, this is really an unselfish basketball team. Terrific assist totals almost every night, and I think largely because they've been acquiring guys with that team-first mentality.
Now here's Iguodala. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. From deep. And again, no good by Golden State. Bucks trail by 6. Beasley dishes to Middleton. Dellavedova with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Dellavedova, the pass to Beasley. It's tipped. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
The awareness of everything around. Curry picks it clean, then off to the races.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting pretty terrible here in the 3rd quarter at around 30%. And talking about the unselfishness of the Bucks players, I would also think that comes from the top down.
Well, you think about who's coached over the course of the past couple of years. This is an organization that believes in team-oriented basketball. Bucks really focused on getting each other good shots last season, something that was evident when you watch them play.
Milwaukee making a switch. Parker's checked in. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Golden State. Iguodala outside. He dishes it to Curry. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Curry's got another.
Oh, and that was good interior defense, but I'm never surprised to see Steph get through it. I mean, using those speed and just that nimbleness.
Well, we hear so much about Curry and his offense, and rightly so. But you know what, Chris? He's an above-average defender in his own right.
He is not going to be considered one of the best all-time defenders at his position. But he is a very solid defender and has improved in that area every year that he's been in the league.
And some changes here for the Bucks. John Henson's checked in for Mirza Jelenovic. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. And Golden State also making a change. West is checked in. Now here's Carter Williams. 8 points for him. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And as easy as things were for the Warriors during the regular season as far as injuries go, that wasn't the case in the playoffs. Steph Curry would deal with ankle problems early against the Rockets in their series and sprain his MCL in Game 4. The Warriors would rally, but what a huge blow it is to be without the reigning 2-time MVP for a large chunk.
Pachulia, no up. Bucks trail by 9. And Middleton gets to Carter Williams. It's tipped. Pachulia with the steal. Parker with the steal. And that one is good. And that's now 9 points for Henson. Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. And the Warriors would rally without Steph as they were able to get past the Rockets easy enough.
Well, and the Warriors needed to keep that ship steady with Curry out.
And here is Carter Williams after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. There's the three. Carter Williams can't get it to go.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Takes it to Curry. The feed now to Livingston. Shot high post. Pass to Pachulia. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Livingston no up.
Can't believe he missed that one. I thought for sure that was
in the corner. Middleton with it. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Middleton's got 7 points in the game.
He has to take that wide open 3, even though that's not his bread and butter.
Livingston dishes to Pachulia. And that one drops. And the Warriors lead by 9.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. What a situation in effect, so we'll have the free throw line for 2. For Milwaukee, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've been 8 of 10.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
And here's Livingston. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Picked by Pachulia. Livingston gets to Curry. Back to Livingston. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Shoots from the elbow, and the jumper is good. 13 points in the game. Timeout called the Warriors.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Milwaukee making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Durant's checked in for Golden State. Livingston passes to Curry.
You can't possibly watch this and not wonder what he is capable of this season. Many thought 300 threes was out of the question prior to his record-setting 2016 season. He goes and hits 402. Simply astounding.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
There's the pick. Parker dishes to Antetokounmpo. That's good. And the Warriors get down now to just 5 on the double from Parker.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Feed's doing it out. It's Durant on the wing, covered by Parker. So the whistle blows on the shot with 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo, you know, he's already got the personality of a star, and when you look at the overall skill set, very close to becoming an elite player in this league. I mean, he does a little bit of everything, and he can do it in a multitude of positions. And the Greek, as they call him, is the kind of player who could become the face of a franchise. And I think also because of his versatility, he's got the kind of game that you can mix and match with other types of players that I think could lead to a lot of success for this franchise. And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior. The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Warriors leading by 5. And And talking about the potential of Giannis, some experts feel he's only a jump shot away from being a perennial all-star.
And he's cleaned up his mechanics as well. Still trying to develop that consistency. But on the playmaking side of things, he has excellent vision. Also racks up a lot of rebounds, blocks, and steals. So two things he really needs to avoid, though, to take the next step: turnovers and foul trouble.
And Milwaukee has possession, following the score by Golden State. Carter Williams kicks to Parker. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials on the contact, and he'll shoot two.
All the officials are all over that.
The Bucks have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. And he's good on the second. 9 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Livingston. And that's the good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 5 assists in the game.
Good things come to those who go inside.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. The Warriors on top, leading by 8. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
One possession at a time. No offensive rebound, and help and talk to each other on defense.
Defensive rebounding, a big emphasis for Coach Jason Kidd, and something he'll obviously continue to harp on.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. If you start giving it up on the offensive glass, very few good things are going to happen to your team, and that becomes really deflating.
The 4th quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Parker and Monroe together inside. Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo, and it's Carter Williams in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Now here's Livingston. Green up on top. Antetokounmpo defending. 5 to shoot. Here's Green.
I mean, just the ultimate glue guy. Green's strongest asset may be his ability to contribute to cross the board.
No good on that. And he sinks the second. Bucks trail by 9. To the middle. Here's Parker. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Durant kicks to Green.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Here's Carter Williams. The Warriors making the shot. The Warriors pull it in. Pachulia's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. To the inside. Deflects the pass. Now here's Carter Williams, who's covered by Livingston. Carter Williams, the pass to Monroe. The shot is good off the backboard.
Boy, can he finish in the paint. That's one thing we know he's good at.
Now Livingston. Thompson outside. He kicks it to Pachulia. 7-foot shot. Rebound by Monroe. Monroe's got 7 rebounds in the game. Antetokounmpo dishes to Monroe. And Durant sends it back.
Well, you're not going to sneak that shot past Durant, not with the reach that he has.
And he was fouled on the way out. 2 free throws now for him. Free throw good, Green. The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. He's off on the second. Bucks trail by 10. For 3, Middleton. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th assist in this one. Now here's Curry. Pass to Green. Pachulia with the screen on Middleton. And Thompson to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Durant against Monroe. And it's Durant missing. Milwaukee's gone 1-2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Carter Williams kicks to Antetokounmpo. That's good. The Warriors come back now to just 5.
Here they come.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust it. The pass was just timed perfect.
Curry's shot is good.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Carter Williams with pass to Monroe. Outside for Carter Williams. And yep, couple bounces and it falls. Warriors leading by 6. Durant dishes to Green. Durant kicks to Pachulia. It's going to be 2 free throws, 2 contact on the shot. And he knocks down the first. Beasley's checked in for Milwaukee. So 1 for 2 that time with the strike. Well, it's been quite a journey for Michael Beasley, but he's made his way, Chris, back into the NBA, and it's stuck.
Well, we have to be honest, Kevin. It's never been easy for Beasley in this league, the number 2 pick from the overall draft in 2008. Yeah, he's had some great years early on that showed promise, but got derailed by a couple of off-the-court issues. Hopefully, all that's in the past for him now, and he can continue to help his team with basketball. Recognizing the size mismatch, pulls up for mid-range, easy money.
He gets that one drop. He's now 5 of 12.
You know, don't sleep on Thompson's side. Efficiency in scoring, that's a big part of what makes him unique.
Now here's Carter Williams. Beasley outside. Antetokounmpo passes to Beasley. He gets it in there.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Outside Durant. Collier inside. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Middleton. Carter Williams with it. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. That's the 3-5. Carter Williams can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. This now to Monroe. Excellent D there from Pachulia. Warriors leading by 7. Right side Curry. Out to Thompson. It's tipped. Stolen by Middleton. And there's the pass to Carter Williams. We had a nice open look right there. Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. This is to Pachulia. Outside Curry. Pachulia sets a screen for Curry. Up off the screen. Foul call that time in the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. That one is on Beasley.
And you know what? Save was likely to be a dunk.
And the first one drops. He hits both from the strike. Bucks trail by 7. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. 6 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Warriors shooting 57% in this fourth quarter. Curry gets to Green. He feeds it to Thompson. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one is on Beasley. Well, everyone knows the Splash Brothers can shoot the lights out. But Clay personally got some recognition when Barack Obama, the president, said that Clay at the clear shooting stroke between the two.
And look, I know the shot doctor. I've seen a lot of smooth shooting forms over the years, but Clay's is about as smooth and clinical as it gets. He can get it off so fast and is so consistent shot to shot. Just pretty.
Shot clock at 6. Beasley with the screen on Cook. Carter Williams can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 7. Outside Curry. He dishes it to Pachulia. Out to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Curry. And it goes out of bounds. And that's up by Carter Williams. So it's the Warriors now. Green. And gets tapped by the knee and over the line.
Some people call Draymond dirty. I say for sure sneaky, using the quick pump fake to draw the foul.
He hits both for the strike. Bucks trail by 9. Here's Carter Williams. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Get out of here.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
Durant has really improved his impact on the defensive end. I mean, and he is not someone you want to go at as a shooter.
Thompson dishes to Curry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Curry's got 19 points.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
I mean, yeah, they just have not been able to offer any kind of defensive effort tonight. Embarrassing.
Timeout called the Bucks. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
He's in ultimate heat check mode right now, which is nothing but bad news to the defense.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Ulrich.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we put ourselves in this hole and we've got to work our way out of it. We've got what it takes.
Thank you, David.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball?
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Pachulia gets to Durant. Pachulia sets a screen for Durant. Back to Pachulia. Curry passes to Thompson. Over in the corner, Green. Thompson outside. Now the feed to Pachulia. Clock at 6. Outside Curry. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
The defense is getting discouraged because Steph has been unstoppable.
Bucks trail by 10. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. From 20 feet out, and Monroe. Bucket on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his 8th assist here tonight. Durant up top. Outside for Curry. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And you don't want to give up that kind of too often.
Offensive rebound. Here's Monroe. And so he ends up trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and they'll shoot 2. So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7. Shooting Milwaukee. And so Greg Monroe. There's both of them.
Nice work there.
This is not over. You've seen how I shoot 3 free throws this game. Not very good.
Durant gets the Green. Pass to Curry. Green, the screen. Thompson in the corner.
Supposed to go to Durant.
Definitely not on their side.
Well, look, you know the scouting report. When they get room to pull the trigger from there, they can be lethal. The defense simply can't let them get clean looks outside.
It's blocked.
What? No foul?
Outside Antetokounmpo. And now they trail by just 4.
Okay, that's enough of play. That shows passion from 30 inside.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Here we go.
Check in for Michael 5. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Doesn't he just have a nose, a knack for the basketball? He is by far their best rebounder.
You're exactly right. Just has a nose for the ball. A sense of exactly where he needs to be.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 7-point game.
I know he feels good about that. A perfect trip to the line further extends the lead.
Timeout called the Bucks. They're losing by 7. 23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Terry outside. Off target with his 3. 16 seconds left in the game.
Jones.
And the foul on Jason Terry. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game.
The killer instinct steps up and basically puts this one away.
Timeout called the Bucks. They're losing by 9. 11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know, I think he's just trying to send his team a message, you know, not only to give up on this game just yet, just trying to instill that fight in this sport.
Well, it's like a Rubik's Cube. I feel like they've tried a lot of different things all night, but just haven't cracked the code yet. It's frustrating.
So we see the Warriors get the win here.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Took care of business like they were the home team.
Please hit the subscribe button if you like these videos, so I can keep doing this stuff. Thanks. Peace.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kevin, how did you guys get this win tonight?
Well, we had to get stops. You know, those guys, they got so many options, so many good players, man. We have to run each other and get stops.
Yeah, you guys played your best ball at the end and got the win. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, seen here. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant. He shot the ball with no fear in the second quarter, racked up a ton of points, and that scoring impact seemed to carry them the rest of the way.
Kevin Durant is in the zone, and he is scary when he is like that tonight. The inside-out skill that he has is so outstanding. He's a do-it-all superstar. You guard him on a small guy, he takes him inside. You guard a big guy on him, he takes him outside. Unbelievable giant of the game.
That's what I call a road show, guys. By the time he was done breaking those fans' heart, you couldn't have heard a pin drop in there. Listen, see what I mean? He's a ruthless competitor, and it was a cold-blooded performance.
And that'll wrap things up. Thank you for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and for the rest of the 2K Sports crew, the best in the business. This is Ernie Johnson. Good night.